Hi, welcome to According to Lou. I'm Lou, and According to Lou is my channel. Today I want to talk about comfort and what comforts people and what comforts you. Everyone's idea of comfort, giving and receiving, is different. My idea of receiving comfort is someone saying, "How are you today, Lou?" Because that makes me feel that somebody cares, and that if I want to, I can open up and share whatever it may be with that person. And I also give it the same way. So if you're having a bad day or something happens in your life, and I will ask you if you're okay, I will say, "How are you?" And I really mean it. Like, if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. I'm not going to go rattle it around to everybody. So that's the way I give and receive comfort. I'm a very hard person to comfort because I don't feel comforted by hugs and by gifts and by like what a lot of people find comfort in, like hugs. I find hugs to be really awkward. Two bodies touching just doesn't comfort me at all. I mean, and that's sad, but it is what it is, and I won't hug you. Unless you're my mom or my dad, probably. You know, somebody really close. And even then I struggle. So everyone's idea of giving and receiving comfort is comforting to that person. And it's good if we know what we can do for somebody. Like, ask them, "What can I do for you?" Because that would be comforting to me for someone to say, "What can I do for you?" And I will probably say some soup. Soup's very comforting. I give soup too, so to me, I'm comforting you. It can be tricky to comfort somebody. I wish there was more ways that I could be comforted, because there's a lot of days where I find that I struggle through them, and to be comforted, there's nothing anybody can do to help me through it. Because then I feel alone. Like, when you don't have a way to be comforted, you start to feel alone. Like, there's nobody there that can help you. Like, for instance, me, I just get through it. Like, I don't know how. And usually it's something I have to do in my own head to comfort myself. Like, I make me feel better by my thoughts and by my actions, and usually it's thoughts, because they just kind of go around and they loop 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 and around we go. But eventually they'll calm down, and I'm okay. I know people that are in my life that are comforted by human contact, by hugs and by talking and all that, and that's fine, because that's what helps them. And I'll do my best. But just asking how I am is good. I don't want to feel alone. I like being alone, but I don't like feeling lonely. They're different. Being alone is like comforting to me, because I can sort out my thoughts, and usually it's nobody else's thought around me. It's usually something that's going on in my head. So to be alone, I can sort it out, or not, or just not even thinking about it and doing something that helps me, like video game or something. It helps me to decompress, I guess is what I'm saying. But I don't like feeling lonely. So if something tragic happens in my life or to my family, and I'm really affected by it, and nobody asks me how I am, and it's very simple to ask how somebody is, but if nobody asks, I'm going to feel like I'm alone. I'm lonely. Like, there's nobody out there that cares for me. And I'm lucky that I have people in my life that really do care, but I'm trying to reach this out to people that don't know how to comfort somebody. Just the simple act of asking, "How are you?" Give that person the opportunity, if they need to vent to you. To be that safe place. To be that person that can help them Work it out, because sometimes talking about something can really be therapy. It can really help someone to work out the issue. And be that person that's not going to be going around and telling people and gossiping and taking what that person said and twisting it in some way. Gossip's not cool. You hurt a lot of people that way. You can hurt a lot of people that way. And then you want to be a safe person, somebody that somebody can talk to and not run around and tell everybody. I don't know if this is going to help anybody out there. So it was my idea of comfort and being alone and feeling lonely. As always, only according to Lou.